Hey everyone, and welcome to another live challenger commentary from a SkillCapped expert. This guide comes from our website, SkillCapped.com, where we have over 500 Smurf commentaries by the top players and coaches, teaching you exactly how to escape the rank that you're stuck in. There's 14 brand new commentaries added each week, and a site-exclusive feature where our challenger experts will answer any and all questions that you have. All of this and so much more can be unlocked at our website, SkillCapped.com, so click the link in the description below, head to SkillCapped.com, and get the rank you've always wanted.
Hey guys, welcome back to another SkillCapped Smurf commentary. My name is Japanese Import, Challenger Jungler, and today we're playing Kindred, so this is a little bit of a unique kind of setup. I'm running Hail of Blades, and this is generally better against a kind of squishy team comp, so if you look at their team early on, 4 of them are pretty squishy targets, kind of get blown up by me. I'm going to be rushing a Dirk and then using that to build into Collector. So I don't necessarily think Collector is a good item. It's just that Dirk is a good item. So I'm not actually going to finish the Collector until after I get my Mythic, but just buying Dirk and having Hail of Blades is pretty much like the strongest early game one could kind of hope for. I'm going to mark mid here just because I don't think I'm going to kill Nocturne in jungle. And mid is the closest thing to everything else on the map, so it's just more likely I'm being able to go there. It also has some of the best gank setup for me, at least with like Ziggs W, and Seraphine doesn't really have an escape. So I want to start here just because top lane I don't think I'm going to win. Don't want to path into a lane that I'm not going to have prio in. It's range versus melee, so I'm just going to spam ping this and hope that he comes. If not, I can solo it. I'm just going to have to smite if I'm soloing, which looks like I am. A little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Forgot to turn quick cast with indicator off, so I will turn that off in a second. And because I'm no leash here, I don't really want to spend too much time kind of full clearing. My pacing is not going to be very fast, so in order to speed that up, I'm going to do red raptors instead of going in for Krugs, for example. And just make sure to hit the little ones here first, just to kite them around, proc red buff on as many things as you can, and get them kind of all burning down. And once they get super low like this, then they should just die to kind of burns and should be good to go. Once I have some walking time here, I'll remember to turn this off. And I can just switch my route up here and go blue straight to mid if I want to, or I can do 5 camp. It really doesn't matter too much. It's just if I see the available gank, I'm gonna go for it. Really not gonna do much at level 2 here. I don't think I'm gonna get anything, but you should check anyways. Even if you don't think it's likely, it's possible. And in this elo, it's really, really possible that people will just run it down when they shouldn't. My clear is a little slow because of no leash, but it is what it is. Should be okay. Just gonna end up doing 5 camps here. I maybe could run to mid, but it is a little riskier than just doing the camp and going for crab. It doesn't look super likely, so I'm not gonna force it too hard. Ziggs has cleanse. There's not a whole lot of kill threat. Unfortunately, I don't get the mark on the right side here. I'll pot up like this. It might come to ward right now. We'll take that. I think Morgana definitely should be more involved in that fight, but again, can't really complain too much. She had Ignite and Flash, so that should have been a double kill for sure, but if teammates misplay, whatever. Still have my smite for this crab too. I don't think Nocturne's here. We'll find out. That's really awkward. Never mind. A little loop-de-loop, make him blow the flash at the very least. I'm gonna grab my Dirk. Bit of a gamble on Nocturne not being there, but that's totally okay. It's just that he took top crab, so he just ran across the map basically. I kind of expect him to recall, not go for that, but They just had no real way of knowing exactly if our bot lane based or not, because they could have faked it or just done it out of vision. So I don't know. Could have gone either way. Again, it's just a calculated risk and didn't happen to work out, but that's totally okay. I think I can dive this if this guy stays, and if not, I should be able to get deep wards on Nocturne. I beat him now because he has no flash. I don't want to invade too hard because I'll lose too much time and probably won't be able to make the time right here if I do. Go ahead and mark since it's not really likely he can even survive here. Okay, perfect. It's the power of that Dirk right there, just tons of extra damage. We'll shove this in. I'm going to take some resources from here. On the way to the mark. Just stand behind him so he can't eat me here. Could be a kill. Cute, nice. That's huge. Nocturne's not contesting, so I'll just smite early to get my execute damage. That's really big for me, and I can even take this camp away as well. This is kind of the power of going the Dirk, though, is it lets you just fight a lot early. And that's kind of the most important time for junglers anyways, so it ends up being really, really powerful in a lot of situations. Okay. That tiny wolf up, make him waste a little bit of time. Doesn't really matter if I took that or not, since he's probably going to clear it right now anyways, and the purpose of kind of leaving it up is to desync. This doesn't look super likely, actually. Never mind. Thought maybe. She's playing pretty far back, though. Can even look top again, to be honest. Right, finish just shoving in the wave all the way. Maybe I should have taken the blast gun there. Perfect. Looks like freebie. Take those. Give GP the wave. I'm taking a lot of resources here. And I'd have Noon Quiver right now in base, plus boots. Bot. Could be F-King right here to like check it, but plus some particle effects. It's really good though. Him using that and not getting anything for it means that we have a lot of pressure on the map now. Can make a lot of plays with impunity that I couldn't make before. I don't want to spend too much time like getting this or anything. I have my spike, so I'm just gonna hit it and go. I can even go Zerker Greaves, to be honest. That might be a little better here. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna go that and get double daggers here. Or double longsword, sorry. Just want to get like as strong as possible on every single one of these bases. That's kind of the main idea here with this build. Okay, maybe he took it. Probably did. Came from the area. I think kind of CS before. Okay, yeah, it's definitely gone now. Maybe we'll just clear up here. Maybe I can look on mid as well. I'm expecting there's some bot side wards right now. So that's why I'm going to go from this top side angle. Also because I have this pink ward and top side right here. That kind of lets me make sure that the gank is going to work and like anything I want to go for right now, Nocturne's not going to counter. Obviously you can still go the other way around, but having partial vision is better than none. Hasn't finished killing the minion yet, so it looks like I can get this. Again, lots of damage from that Dirk. Oh, I saw something there. Guess I'm dreaming. Go ahead and start this up, because Seraphine's going on bot side right now. Should be pretty free. And I don't have any bot side camps for him to like trade back on, so really his only play is like on my bot side. So I'm actually gonna ping this back because I'm scared of Nocturne ulting on them right now. Because I can't really do anything about it. I just want to make sure it doesn't happen. Obviously, if it does, I'm already in the process of making a trade on the other side of the map, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, you can see that this is Nocturne's real only play that he can do right now. So I'm gonna check his top side. I'm assuming all the camps are down, but it's worth looking at anyways. Go ahead and pot up and just kind of top myself off. Up here, I do have boots too, so I can like catch him when he walks in. I think comes to ward. Hold on, marking him for a little bit. He's gonna stay until this wave is done, so I'm gonna mark now, and if he freaks out, then he freaks out. But if he stays to push, then should be fine anyways. Just outspace him there. I'm just gonna stay in melee range. Hand that over to Ziggs, because I still get the mark. I'm actually gonna save my Rift Herald for mid. I'm just gonna base here. I could go take my top side camps, but I do want to get on map and just kind of be present right now. I'm gonna sell my ward for a pink, or sorry, sell my pot for a pink, and just get on map. I'm looking to rift mid because Ziggs can break this with W, so I can normally I wouldn't rift until it was about half HP, but it makes it a little bit more okay since I have Ziggs, since he can execute the tower. So we're gonna get the whole thing together. Just gonna go ahead and go mid. Yes. Can't really do much to stop us, to be honest. If Nocturne ults, IFR. Back up. It's on bottom, so now I know for sure I can do this. It's really close to her dying there. Maybe I'd have enough damage, but that shield saved her with the red smite. It would have killed. Over here, and we'll just clear up right now. So I have my whole top side. And I'll reset and go bot side here. Since GP's already like killed the tower and we killed mid tower, really the only play for us is bot tower right now. So I just want to shift my resources down there. I just don't want to leave my whole top side up before I go down there. And I'll hold my mark for a bit. It would make sense to like mark Nami or Draven right now. Probably Draven, since he has boots 1, it's kind of easier to catch. He's probably going to be playing a bit more aggressive, but this... I don't unfortunately have my item spike, but that's okay. It would make not a whole lot of sense to go Krugs to here instead of just recalling. Like, yeah, I could greed the item, but I'm strong enough already to kind of make a play down here, so it's not always necessary to do that. If I knew who had flash right now, which I don't unfortunately, I could have been paying more attention to it, or maybe caught it. I would mark the person without flash. If both of them have flash, then obviously what I'm saying doesn't matter, but really just mark the person you think is most likely to kill. Looks like Draven's dead before I get there, so I'm gonna mark Nami instead. And pink ward here. We can even push in and like start to dive. That's a lot of damage. I'm just gonna do drag. Not going bot. That's a little unfortunate. For some reason I thought he'd already used that, but yeah, that's definitely just a miscalculation on my part. Might be good to go Stride Breaker this game, just get the Nocturne to help break the Fear Tether. Not Stride Breaker, sorry. Gale Force. So I actually think that's what I'm gonna do. Normally I really like Kraken just for the damage, but it's really hard to play against Nocturne without flash, so this will help. I can Q Gale Force and it should break the tether. Gangplank's just going, so I'm gonna try and get my 4th mark here. I don't think I'm gonna get it because of Urgot. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go somewhere else. I'm definitely not getting that mark. A little unfortunate, been stuck on like 3 marks most of this game. 4 is really when your champion kind of comes online. The play is still bottom tower here. And one little thing I just did right there was when my W is about to expire, just go ahead and using Q since it gives attack speed. You get the refresh cooldown, so I'll have kind of attack speed for twice as long as I normally would there if I just waited. Oh, that was way too early. She needed to wait for me. Okay. That kind of sucks. My Q got interrupted twice there. I didn't get the bullets to pop out. It's a little unfortunate. Probably could have waited on the Gale Force too, but oh well, it's what it is. Definitely did not play it as optimally as I should have. Very susceptible to Nocturne right now, so I don't really want to show on map at all. I'm just going to kind of farm. Okay, hopefully I can get this mark. Unfortunately, I think that someone's going to go grab it. That's not Nocturne because he's bottom. Maybe Urgot already got it. If he did, I can just go ahead and kill him instead. I'm going to mark him instead, and then we'll get my 4th mark, and then game goes online. Perfect. We'll grab Rift while we're already up here, and we have full control of top and mid right now, so everything that we want to do up here is just super easy. Bot lane still hasn't been broken, but that's definitely okay right now. We can just play around top side. Ideally, I want to break that tower too, just to get full control of the map, but it's definitely going to be too hard right now, so we'll just chill. We can break it with this, or use this to try and push for an inhib. Second Herald's not as good as first, just because the inner towers are generally less valuable, at least for snowballing, than the outer towers, just because the map is bigger in the center. Like, it just expands as you go outwards. So you open up more area by killing outers than by killing inners. And generally that is more conducive to snowballing than anything else. Crab. Real quick. And I will go ahead and grab Krugs, reset, and go towards bot side. I don't want them making a play right now since I'm not there, so I just want everyone to chill out. Even if they could win, I don't want them to do it anyways, just because I have no control of the situation. So I don't want to rely on them winning. And yeah, this is what I'm kind of worried about. Again, even if it works out, I would rather it just never happen, because if I'm there, it's so much more likely to work. At least from my perspective, right? I think they probably don't feel the same way, but if I can avoid anything that doesn't involve me, I will 100%. If I can just ping it and try and get them to not do it. I would reset here normally, but because they're kind of all bot fighting right now, I'm going to just go try to push mid. I want to create some chaos while people are dead and the death timers are relevant. Maybe I can use this to invade and get more camps, maybe marks, right? Or just take the inhib. A little worried about the respawns, so I'll just go ahead and try and grab this. Should be dead even without me there, to be honest. Wow. A little unfortunate. This guy is pretty hard to kill, to be honest. Gangplank comes, it's very easy though. Gangplank. He's kind of just sitting there. What? Don't. Why are you taking all my stuff, man? Please stop. Okay, we'll take those. Go ahead and use my W here so I can get over the wall. Fortunately, I did not get my mark on the Nocturne, but that's alright. I'm really strong once I base. I don't want to stay on map too long, but I'm going to clean out my stuff. And I want them to not do this for the same reason as before, where I would just rather them not make plays without me. It's much more guaranteed with me, but again, it can work. I would just rather it not happen at all. I don't really want to be along for the ride. I'd rather be driving the bus just so I have more agency. It's a bit awkward on what to build here, I think. I'm very strong, but I do kind of explode, so it's really about me timing my R and making sure I don't get one shot. But I do tons of damage right now, especially on crits. Because this scales with lethality and scales with crit, so it's pretty good. I should say scales well with lethality. It doesn't exclusively scale with lethality. Very hard to do anything right now. I don't really have camps up, so I'm just going to kind of hover these two, like Ziggs and GP as they push up. And maybe if someone engages on them, I can kind of cut them off. I do kind of just want to do Baron here. I think that's the best play. Since they're so pushed in, they have a lot of control and good vision. I'm just going to leave like wards in their jungle so we can kind of see them entering and play for turn probably. Pop this. We'll just start. We have good enough vision to do this. Can't really be scared to do Baron. It's just... this is the one way to like kind of close out the game, so you really have to be willing to do it. Even if it seems risky, it's not. Baron is usually the safest play instead of like me trying to like siege this tower or something. That's how you all end up dying. I'm not going to show here until they show. I don't want to be first person then. Like we should just wait until we push waves here and use that. And Nocturne went bot here, so we're probably able to push this pretty freely. I'm gonna sweep here because they usually will have wards kind of posted up, catch rotations. And just hit that tower because Ziggs have the W on it. And ideally we want to be pushing side lanes here because we don't really want to take the fight here because Seraphine can just R, we like all die. It's better to play on our waves and use the Baron buff. Without buffing minions, you don't really use the buff all that well. Maybe Nocturne looks for something, so I kind of want to group up. Or at least hover Ziggs here. We should all really be moving top here. I don't think my team got the memo. But there's nothing to do mid anymore, so really shouldn't be there. I'm just a little worried that like they will have numbers advantage because our team is like in the wrong spot of the map. Yeah, and the same thing goes is like Nocturne can go on us or you can go on them, so down there, so I'm gonna go forward. I don't know what my Ziggs is doing. He should have just kept pushing with me. It's very, very uncoordinated in solo queue a large portion of the time, so you're just trying to like figure out how to make the puzzle piece work. Even if it's not a perfect fit, I mean, you usually get something. Like, you don't need everyone to be doing the ideal thing to win. Far from it, actually. Oh. Thought he was gonna hit there, so I like pressed R preemptively. Lots of burst on that. Urgot has no R, so I'm really not scared at all. Take the take the dub. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.
And remember, this guide comes from our website, SkillCapped.com, where we have over 500 Smurf commentaries by the top players and coaches teaching you exactly how to escape the rank that you're stuck in. Not only that, but we release 14 brand new Smurf commentaries with cutting-edge builds and meta champions every single week. And if that wasn't enough, we have a site-exclusive feature where you can ask the Challenger expert any question you want, anything you're struggling with or confused about, and are guaranteed a response by them. All of this can be unlocked for as little as $5 a month and is backed by our rank improvement guarantee. That means a full refund if you don't improve. That's not all, you also get the most comprehensive League of Legends training on the internet with over 900 videos and 150 courses teaching you exactly what you need to know to improve. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below, head to SkillCapped.com and join the hundreds of thousands of satisfied SkillCapped members and get that rank you've always wanted.